convert the free throw. Warriors have the basketball. Cousins. Down low Durant. And finishes strong.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Kyrie across the timeline. They're down 3. Nice pass to get things going.
As a team, when you establish your dominance in the paint early, it's critical to your offense because it eventually opens up the perimeter down the stretch.
Here's Curry with it up top. Leads just a point. Curry. Man, that was a tough shot.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Irving into the front court. Trailing by 4. Irving. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Curry. 9 points for him to start the game. He's hit 3 threes in this first quarter. Lights out from downtown.
And defensively, you have to stay in these guys' pocket. Force him to be a driver rather than a shooter.
Jumper's good. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion. And it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance. And in their mind, they do. But in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Kyrie with the rock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark. No good. The follow won't go either.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Curry into the front court. Up by 3. Durant. Oh, that's how it's done.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Here's Irving into the front court. Down 6. Curry. Brown with it up top. Now down 6. Warriors have it. To Thompson. Nice pass to set things up. To Curry. Cousins to Curry. Ball's controlled by Boston. Kyrie with a shot, no good. To Green. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
To Horford. Warriors come up with it. Cousins. There's the toss. A pass taken away by the Celtics. Durant. Curry to Cousins. Nothing going here on that drive. Curry to Green. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort. Knocked loose.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Now Brad Stevens calls a timeout. His guys find themselves down double digits already in this first quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Got a piece of him.
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And throws it down. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Boston with the basketball. Hayward. Add 2 points to the board.
Now, I know you probably don't want to hear this, but you have to take it one possession at a time. You have to continue to chip away. It hasn't been the best first quarter, but if you get a couple more of those to drop, you'll find yourself right back in this ballgame.
Curry had made his first three, but that shot off the mark. Across the timeline, it's Rozier, trailing by 10. Warriors come away with it. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Celtics have it. With another basket there.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit them where it hurts.
I got ball.
Thompson. To Curry. Green to Thompson. You talk about forcing things up. Too much pressure that time.
And a lot of times in this...
Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
You can finally see this team starting to get their rhythm and their groove offensively. This is a good run to get them back in the ballgame.
Gets off the three. At the buzzer. And it's no good as time's run out here in the first quarter. First quarter's complete. The Warriors with the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Celtics have it. To Marcus Smart. Smart shot, no good.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Rozier with it. They find themselves down 10. Offensive rebound rejected by Thompson.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Klay Thompson with the basketball. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Rozier into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. Runner here won't go down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively. You can't make any shots. Then you see the ball go in. Boom. Switch turned on.
Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Ball's controlled by Boston. To Marcus Morris. To Marcus Smart. Short jumper won't go down. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His team up by 7. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The mark on his free throw.
Oh, yeah. Blow by.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw up the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Somehow finds a way to get it to go. Can't fault the D.
And if you That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Cousins. Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good.
He working for us.
Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Jason Tatum finished 3rd amongst all rookies in Rookie of the Year voting. But I say to you this. I agree with what Jaylen Brown had to say. If it was a one-on-one battle, who you taking, Jason Tatum or Donovan Mitchell? Jason Tatum or Ben Simmons? I take JT every time.
Nothing going here on that drive. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Bell. To Cousins. And scores on a nifty dance to the basket. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can barrel his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Celtics have it. He wants it at the rim and scores.
And attention to detail is everything for a professional scorer like that. Actually getting it done the hard way there.
To Cousins. Lets it fly from long range. Oh, boogie. Zero hesitation. Knocks it down from 3.
The eyes of the shooter say everything. His eyes pretty much said, are you sure you want to give me the ball, you?
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
To number 8, Jonas Durecho. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1. First foul in the final 2 minutes.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Just off the mark.
Yeah, if I'm the teammate of that guy that just got scored on, I'm telling him on my way back down the floor, look, I appreciate you being there, but I need you to really be there. I need you to be more engaged and give more effort on the defensive end. That's the only way we're going to win this game.
Shot from the lane won't go. Cousins. Runner here won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Irving brings the ball up court. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. Inside, he scores.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Into the front court, it's Irving. Down a bundle. Irving to Horford. Kyrie lets it go, and he knocks it down, Jay.
No fading on that shot, strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Going to launch beyond the arc. Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. Hayward. Shot by Hayward, no good.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Warriors entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Golden State Warriors. The Celtics may be in the building, but they did not show up for this game. At this point, it's all about pride and mental toughness. A comeback is not impossible, but it's also not likely. These are the guys getting buckets for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Defense.
The Golden State Warriors are exhibiting some great defense. They're refusing to let shooters get comfortable and showing great anticipation in the passing lanes.
Player of the half.
DeMarcus Cousins has been making the competition look silly on the defensive end. Cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Celtics have it. Hayward. Oh, blocked by Green.
And it's not just about blocking shots, it's about the physicality of the game. How about on all these down screens, your bigs are bumping these guys off the screen, allowing you to catch up to the play defensively. That's why you're playing so well.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Curry to bring it up. His guys up by 15. Irving with the basketball. Trailing by 15. And he throws it down. Al Horford showing off all the moves. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first three quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
ball in the hands of Kyrie Irving. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Kyrie across the timeline. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it.
Maybe pace it right here. They got a big lead at home.
Got it to go. And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Missed it at the line. Irving into the front court. Looking to make something happen. And count the basket inside.
Because in certain players' mind, it doesn't matter if they're amongst the trees or not. They're always going to be the giant in the paint.
To Cousins. Stuffs it down with authority. There's no denying he is a big talent, but he has a large personality.
And his personality gets the best of him at times. When I think about personalities who are able to control their aggression, I think about Marcus Smart, I think about Draymond Green. The biggest key for DeMarcus Cousins, controlling his emotion instead of letting his emotions control him.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Hayward to Horford. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Shot won't go. He has to create to get a better look.
It's easy. Force guys into...
Whoa, Jaylen Brown above the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
To Curry. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter. Here's Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Curling inside. Tatum. Tatum shot no good. To Cousins. Short jumper misses. To Hayward. Warriors come away with it. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys holding the big lead. To Green. Pass to Cousins. Down low. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Boston with the basketball. Hayward to Irving. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Curry to Green. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. at the rim. Jay, would you classify him among the elites in the game, especially among wings?
It depends on what category of elite you put him in. As of right now, he will be my second-tier elite. Because when I think first-tier elite, I think Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, James Harden. I think Gordon Hayward has a chance to be there. He was on his way there before he got hurt, but time will tell.
Celtics have it. To Horford. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Hayward. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Green throws it up. And Cousins throwing it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Celtics have it. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Cousins, pass to the rim. And a pass stolen by Boston.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Green. Cousins, hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often. Ball's controlled by Boston. Horford buries it on the catch and shoot.
And when he gets going, he is automatic from that position on the floor.
And they'll take that any day of the week. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul. Now a three. At the buzzer. 3 quarters down. The fourth quarter coming up. The Warriors with a commanding lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Curry to Cousins. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Boston with the basketball. Runner here won't go down. Another follow. No good.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
To Rozier. Nice pass to set things up.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Here we go. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. It's all me.
Curry to Sean Livingston. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
feels good as they continue to widen their lead. Celtics have it. And he's fouled. A couple of free throws coming up, Jay.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one goes down. 2 for 2 on that trip. To Cousins. Hand in his face. Still hits. You don't see that very often.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Well, you can't do that.
And you can't lunge like that.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
For the Golden State Warriors, number 11, Klay Thompson. Stepping in for Boston, number 20,
Tatum. and it's rebounded by Durant.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Celtics have it. Rozier rocking the rim.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
Back up, back up. Here you come.
Durant gets it in the right corner to Cousins. Inside, he scores.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Over to the right side. Curry to Cousins. He connects. The defender was in the vicinity, let it fly, and it goes.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Horford from long range. Smooth part of his game. Al Horford drills the catch-and-shoot three.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Curry into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Rozier. He gets it in the left corner. For 3, that's off the side of the rim, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Ball's controlled by Boston. To Marcus Smart. To Horford. Shot by Horford, won't go. Can't connect. Has to know what's a good shot and what isn't.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. If he's hitting shots, it could be a long night.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
To Cousins. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Hayward. Irving gets it to go. The coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Golden State at the controls. Curry to Cousins. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? Demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Into the front court, it's Irving. His guys down big. Hayward to Irving. 4-3. And the rebound comes down to Green.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is the team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Boston with the basketball. Hayward to Irving. Beyond the arc for three. That one also no good. To Durant. To Cousins. Not that time, and not his shot. Tatum.
I love when bad shooters make shots. They run down the court saying, I should get the ball more. That's when you say, no, you're open for a reason.
Knocked loose.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Gets off the three. At the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Warriors put on a show in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with the Celtics. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.